Good morning, guys. We're starting out with wet roads in Branson. It's 48 degrees with some of those clouds, and again, things are pretty wet down there. We've got a couple of rounds of showers and rumbles of thunder moving through this morning, enough to need umbrellas and some windshield wipers out there on the roads. It's 50 degrees in Springfield, 52 in Joplin, and 48 in Monette. Rain chances will be healthiest earlier on today, before 1 or 2 o'clock. That's when we'll have those showers and storms, and then they push to the east, and we'll have some sprinkles linger this afternoon. So by dismissal, 61 degrees, maybe a couple of sprinkles, some showers and thunder out there. With some of these storms earlier on today, we could have 1 or 2 pop some nickel-sized hail along that Missouri-Arkansas border and into northern Arkansas. It's a low-end threat. You can see the storms push to the east by noon. We have temperatures in the 50s. Some sprinkles linger on the backside of it with clouds, 61 degrees there. We'll have clouds linger overnight tonight with some fog possible and a temperature of 49. More sunshine tomorrow. We'll have temperatures in the middle and upper 60s. So the next 3 days, we're looking at temperatures still warm tomorrow, 69 degrees with a couple of clouds. Showers move in again on Saturday as our next cold front comes through with some showers and storms by Saturday and Sunday. But again, temperatures are going to keep staying warm. We're looking at those highs near 70 Saturday and Sunday, and the lower 70s by early next week. Joe, Lauren.
Some education coverage for you. In Nixa, the planning has started as voters passed 2 questions on the ballot from Tuesday's election. They included a school bond issue and a 41-cent tax levy. Both of these will go to funding new projects in the district.
Now, the next steps come. We'll be very busy this summer working with our architects and our board and stakeholders on just fine-tuning their plans and making sure we have the detailed plans.
The 2 questions cover renovations for many things, including additional classrooms at Century Elementary and building repairs. They're also adding new things like a sports complex and performing arts center at Nixa High. The tax levy passing will also increase teacher salaries.
A Wright County man is due in court today for a plea hearing on felony charges. Corey Gass is facing 3 counts of endangering the welfare of a child. Gass and Bobby Joe Scott were charged last year in connection to the shooting death of a 5-year-old in Hartville. The child was found dead from a gunshot wound after Gass and Scott allegedly left the child and 2 other children alone at their home with 2 loaded guns. Scott pleaded guilty last year and was sentenced to 10 years in prison.
In our medical coverage for you today, numbers continue to drop in a field that is really essential when minutes and seconds matter.
Our Hannah Zettel joins us in the studio this morning with more on an EMT shortage hitting Arkansas. Hannah?
That's correct, Lauren and Joe. New statistics show hundreds of EMTs across Arkansas have not renewed their license by that March 31st deadline. The Arkansas section of EMS revealed that more than 900 EMS professionals failed to meet that deadline, meaning they cannot practice. While these are early numbers, Metro Emergency Medical Services directors say the drop in EMT professionals continue to grow and something needs to be done. The field crucial during an emergency, something recruits like Reginald Veasley are quickly learning is so much more than learning to drive an ambulance.
It is hard work, but hard work does pay off. I thought it was just going to be a job just like any other job, but it's not just a job.
EMS does struggle in many, especially in the rural areas. An 8-week formal course, college course, that's a full-time opportunity. We pay people as employees when we hire them to go to the school.
Now, of course, the Director Swanson says Metro Emergency Medical Services will hire part-time EMTs and paramedics to retain people in that field.
Really a problem that we hope gets resolved here soon.
Exactly.
Right? All right, Hannah Zettel reporting this morning. We move on now to some more local news for you. Cox Health employees with disabilities have a chance to use a new direct deposit program, making it easier for them to save money. MoAble is a program designed to help those workers or those employees who are parents of children with disabilities to save for the future. State Treasurer Scott Fitzpatrick says saving money is tough for those with disabilities and their families due to federal regulations and restricted assets. It allows eligible applicants to save up to $15,000 per year tax-free without losing federal benefits.
Whether you're contributing for a family member or you're a person living with a disability who's able to work and earn money yourself, those contributions are tax deductible for Missouri income tax purposes.
The Missouri State Treasurer's Office also administered a deposit program called Missouri First. That's a different program that provides low-interest loans to small businesses and ag communities. Moving to political coverage, a bill that would allow guns on college campuses has advanced in the Missouri legislature. It was created by Nixa Rep. Jared Taylor, and it would designate employees as campus security officers and allow them to carry a concealed firearm. The news leader says the bill won initial approval in the House last night. Taylor says this would keep people safer by eliminating gun-free zones to deter criminals, and says it could fight campus sexual assaults, but not everyone's agreeing. Springfield Rep. Crystal Quaid says it's hypocritical for Republicans to say women would be raped less if they carried guns, while the party is working to change the way colleges evaluate sexual assault claims.
In some more local news, a new soccer program is kicking off for kids with disabilities called Top Soccer. It will be held at Lake Country Soccer for kids ages 5 through 14 who have cognitive or physical disabilities. The first season will have 4 sessions, which begin April 6th. For some more information, you can contact Lake Country Soccer at that number on your screen, 862-3211. Southwest Baptist University's Bolivar campus will be hosting a reception tonight for the naming dedication of its nursing program. The program is being named the Don and Carrie Babb Department of Nursing. The reception is a come-and-go event in the Jester Learning and Performance Center. It will last from 4:30 to 6:30 tonight, with the dedication program taking place at 5:30.
A team from the Greene County Library has won an award worth thousands to help share a mobile app for adults that want to learn to read. It's part of a nationwide competition called X Prize in partnership with the Barbara Bush Foundation. 36 million Americans lack basic English literacy skills, and because adults specifically face challenges to learn to read later in life, this prize money will be used to promote the reading app.
With temperatures warming up and farmers busy planting crops and moving livestock, the Missouri State Highway Patrol is reminding drivers to watch out for their machinery on the roads. Drivers are reminded to obey all traffic laws, of course, and share the road. Last year, 171 Missouri crashes involved farm equipment of some sort. In those crashes, 5 people were killed and 40 were injured.
All right, what do we have happening trending this morning as you've been looking at this, Lauren?
Our first trend is actually something that the FDA is investigating, that vaping could actually lead to seizures. There have been 35 reported cases, mostly among younger users. So
talking teens?
Teens,
yeah.
Mostly. It does vary, but yeah, they're going to be looking into that, and certainly we'll have a follow-up.
All right. We also told you that it is National Burrito Day, so we'd be remiss if we didn't at least bring you some deals,
You got some
right?
deals for us, right?
Yeah, Moe's. $5 burritos for you today. Chipotle. Free delivery if you order more than $10. That's not bad, right?
Nah.
And then, yeah, that's kind of how I feel,
It's
actually.
not that good.
Qdoba is giving you triple points for its rewards program today. So there you go.
Oh,
what
okay.
happened to, like, the free stuff?
Yeah, guys.
You started with the best, and then
Yeah,
that's okay.
I don't like that stuff at all. I
Okay.
want to get a buzz winner.
Yeah,
See,
sure.
we're doing free stuff. Why can't Chipotle and Moe's and Qdoba do free
That's
stuff?
true. You could probably get a burrito at Alamo Draft House.
There you go. You probably could. Who's going to the movies today?
Vivian York says, I'm wanting to see either the new Cole Sprouse movie, 5 Feet Apart, or
Oh, that does
Infinity
look good.
War. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the month. I absolutely love the Alamo.
That'd be
So,
great.
Very cool.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Vivian.
congrats.
Very nice. How are we looking today as people head on out the door today?
We've got some showers and thunder as we head through the day today. 61 degrees. That rain will become lighter and more spotty by dismissal. We'll have temperatures still warm tomorrow at 69.
That is quite a warming trend, though, you got on that 7-day.
Yeah, and some good movie days in there
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, that'll be all right. All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Rainy look outside as we leave you here on this daybreak. We'll see you later on. See ya. Have a good day.